Hey y'all, Editor Luke here, and also known as Roxas. I've been in a few dubs now, and I was just going to edit our new podcast, our first podcast episode. And Jordan got a new mic, and he forgot to swap his input on Audacity, so he just gave me an hour of blank lines here. So I'm still uploading the podcast because it was really good and I'm really proud of us. So if there's any time something weird pops up and you're like, hey, that wasn't mentioned, it's because Jordan, just forgot. So everybody thank Jordan in the comments. All right, see you later, guys. Enjoy the podcast. All right.
Right.
Well, of course we're starting like that with Fortnite. Welcome to the BeanCast. Welcome BeanCast.
The BeanCast. BeanCast or BeanCast?
Piecast?
I like BeanCast. Piecast. I like
Piecast.
BeanCast.
All right, yeah.
I'm glad that we decided on a name before we started recording.
Very professional.
Yes.
Very professional.
What are we but professional?
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the first episode.
Hello.
Hi.
How are y'all doing? We are on Discord, and Jordan is currently putting up a photo of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with a bunch of pancakes.
I see.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful.
So, how you guys doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay. I was just playing a rousing game of No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. I need to play No Man's Sky. I haven't yet, but I heard it got really good after it was really bad.
Yeah, I was talking briefly with Jordan about this before we started. It was really bad when it first launched because it was just one thing over and over again forever, and then they added a bunch of content, and now it's actually like a game. But
honestly, that's good to hear because didn't it won
best ongoing game.
There you go. Yeah, at Game of the Awards last year.
I'm very happy for Sean Murray and I mean everyone else at Hello Games because the backlash that he received for launching the game in that state was abysmal. Like it was bad.
Ugh.
Oh my god, is The Rock really gonna eat all those pancakes?
I
just saw the picture.
Can handle it.
I just saw the picture that Jordan posted, and that's like how many is that? That's hang on.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13.
I believe it.
It's
a funny number.
I had a friend in high school who, I mean, he wasn't a bodybuilder, but he was all about like bulking up on muscle, and the amount of food that he would consume was absolute. Jordan and Lucas are both flexing very hard in the chat right now.
Brother.
It's just, yeah, no, he would eat like upwards of 4,000 calories a day. Like he would just consume. He would sit down and eat 2,000 at like one sitting.
Fucking Pac-Man, just black hole.
Yeah, like if you go to McDonald's with him, he's getting like minimum 2 burgers, possibly 3 fries, like the whole shit. I haven't been to McDonald's in years.
God, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah,
I die for McDonald's milkshakes. People are like, okay, go to like somewhere good to get a milkshake, but they're just good, especially fucking strawberry. Oh my god, their strawberry milkshake is ungodly.
Have you been to McDonald's out in LA, Taco? I'm not gonna dox you, but the recurring joke is that Taco lives in LA. Hint: he does not live in LA.
No, the only burgers we eat out here is In-N-Out.
Oh yeah, so I actually did live in LA for like 3 months, and I didn't go to In-N-Out once. I went to Jack in the Box. There was a Jack in the Box around the corner.
I've never had In-N-Out. I mean, like I'm the only Canadian here, so I'm not surprised I haven't had it. But like,
yeah,
really, Is it okay? Is it as good as people say it is? Because I've heard like mad shit about it, but it seems like it's just like the McDonald's of America.
From my friends who I hung out with,
no, but like how McDonald's is to Canadians, In-N-Out is to
Canadians.
No, I'm not thinking of In-N-Out. I'm thinking of Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is extremely American.
Is it? No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's an American thing. I've never I think I've only had I've only eaten at one place that is American only, and that is that was probably years ago now when I went to Disney to dance. I think I got, what was it? Was it croissant with maple syrup and bacon from Dunkin'? Man, that shit was good.
Dunkin' Donuts is I think Dunkin' is really overrated. Oh no!
Really?
No, I meant underrated. I'm sorry. I disagree with Jordan. I meant underrated. I actually really like Dunkin' Donuts. Their breakfast is hella cheap, and this is like working at Starbucks. It's like I'll sell someone a sandwich and a coffee, and I'll be like, "All right, $10, please." And then you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you get like 2 donuts, a sandwich, hash browns, a coffee, all that for like under $10. That's what I call a good morning.
Okay, we're talking about like coffee places now. I have to ask. So I was talking with somebody from America recently. I didn't think you guys had Timmy's. Apparently you do.
So spare. So seldom. Like it's only in the north, and it's only like 1 every 500 square miles.
Isn't it like really bad down there?
Like sure it is.
Timmy's here is amazing. Like you guys really don't understand.
I saw one, I think, in I can't even remember because I just walked past it, but it was either New York City or Washington D.C. I forget which city it was. Probably New York because that's north and D.C. is south, southern-ish,
New York.
Towards the south. Probably New York, but I literally I walked past it. I didn't even go in.
That says something, because if I'm walking past the Timmy's, I'm at least going in and getting like a French vanilla. No, it doesn't sit well with me either. Maybe that's just because we're younger, Jordan, but like coffee does not do anything for me. If I really need that much extra like caffeine, I'll just drink like tea, because at least tea tastes good.
I have a severe caffeine addiction.
I feel that.
I wake up, I drink a cup of coffee. Like I get to work, I drink a cup of coffee. Usually I have a second one, and then later in the night I'll have like a soda or an iced tea. So I'm dosed up all day on caffeine, and I sleep pretty dang well. I'm looking at the picture at the little video thumbnail because I'm on the general chat. So it's just on Luke. When Jordan was like, "Calf," and he faded in for a second, and he disappeared. He's like, "Ian," and he faded back in. It's like a jump scare. Any of you guys watch or play anything good recently?
I have been playing. I've still been on that KH2 level 1 grind.
Oof.
What can I say? It's certainly going. For anyone who hasn't played Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 data fights, fuck Zection. I hate you.
Dude, he's gonna listen to this. Stop.
He's gonna listen. Yeah, Guardy's gonna listen to this as Zection. He's gonna be like, "That hurt. How could you say that? I'm gonna give you extra pop quizzes now."
Zexion.
I brought him a dead body once.
Yeah,
I fucking sauteed him.
That's a deep bean pie cut. I don't think we ever released that episode yet.
Pursuit of Weed. Oh yeah, me and Jordan sound like massive shit in that one. It'll be well. I mean, people who had the link to the drive have seen it, but it'll be like exclusive content later. Yeah. Well, we should redo those scenes. Ones where like me or Jordan sounded off. So what? Pursuit of Weed. Venues as a washroom, stuff like that. But like Taco, your performance in Venues as a washroom was ungodly, and a nice reference to that earlier.
Ah, yes, thank you.
This one's for all the hardcore fans out there.
I'd be surprised if we had one hardcore fan in all of our 44 subscribers.
I know.
We're not going to give us too much credit. We only have 45 or 44. I keep saying 45. Man.
44. One day.
My brain's just like round up.
One day we're going to. Dude.
So yeah, we got to.
That's the marijuana.
Dude, that's such a good one. I'm not going to lie. That was a really funny one. Almost around 4:20, 4:30. Billy, we actually have to go watch your premiere for your video today.
Yes, I crunched like pretty much exclusively in the month of March to make this half-hour long video ranking every single death in the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
And it's going to be presented as a part of the current event going on. March 2021 is March Caprice for Kingdom Hearts, and we're gonna go watch it premiere live with Billy.
Yeah, is this the first March Caprice?
Yeah, this is. I don't know if it'll turn into like an annual thing. Maybe it'll happen every like once in a while. You never know.
I hope it's annual because I'm having a lot of fun like seeing everyone's artwork and it's just it's like a little Kingdom Hearts celebration. It's cool because I remember like when I was little, like I knew 2 people who liked Kingdom Hearts and that was it.
Yeah, honestly, I have very few friends now beside people on the Discord who like Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, how do I get these people into the series? Like, it's so daunting at first, and most of my friends play shit on like Xbox, and it costs $1 bajillion. No.
All couple hundred of them.
Oh yeah. On the topic of March Caprice, I remembered something I really liked was next year, if they don't do another event because it's the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, it's gonna be Yearly Beloved, and I was like, that's such a good name. Yeah, that's such a good name.
Yeah, when I heard March Caprice, I was like, what is that? What does that have anything to do with Kingdom Hearts?
That's the it's the
Caprice
if
Sun?
I remember correctly, it's the credits song from Kingdom Hearts 1, right?
I believe 1 or 2. But it's
one of them.
Yeah, it's one of those Kingdom Hearts games. It's
one of those freaking Kingdom Hearts.
One of the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're not talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, so it must be a bad one.
No. I will defend Kingdom Hearts 3 until the ends of the earth.
No, that's what I'm saying. Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite one. I love Kingdom Hearts 3.
I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. There were so many YouTubers when it came out who were like, this game is one of the worst things I've ever played.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah. I know. I love Donkey, but like his takes can be scalding hot sometimes.
Well, he just doesn't like JRPGs, but then he keeps playing them.
Yeah, it's like, then stop. I mean, he's also countered that with like, well, sometimes I find a JRPG that I genuinely like Persona 5. He likes Persona 5. He likes Dragon Quest 11.
Hey!
Yeah, which is a great game. I love Dragon Quest 11 as well.
Go play Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 is great.
Yeah.
And then go play 8, because 8 is also great.
I have heard that as well. One of my coworkers is a big weeaboo nerd like us, so he's like one of the few people I get to talk to about that.
Let's have him on the podcast. Great,
there
another
you go.
person. I mean, that is really our line of guests at this point for future podcast episode. It's just weeaboos and nerds.
Yeah, it.
So,
Oh.
boys, when we starting a D&D podcast,
It's inevitable.
it is inevitable. It'll happen eventually. We'll play it, I'm sure, because we,
Yes, I would be so down for
really
that.
is. It's improv the RPG. I've never played like an actual round like game of D&D. I have to learn everything because everything's been like way too complicated for me. But I have like a solid like 7 pairs of dice. I have character sheets. I have tons of shit.
Yeah, I've played D&D. No, I've played it once because I was going to start a campaign, and then I moved to LA. So to bring it full circle back to my time in LA, another reason why I fucking hate LA is because it stopped me from playing D&D.
Did you move in with Taco?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
well,
we-
I mean, I tried to, but he didn't respond to any of my texts. So,
Well,
what
let's
was-
see. I was probably like 14 maybe at the time.
Yeah. So I don't know
Taco,
about
I'm
that.
14. I would have responded.
Yeah, he
Some people.
I managed to find him in person once, and I was like, hey, it's Billy, you know me. And he looked at me, and he didn't say anything, but he made like this noise, like he made that kind of noise, and then he kind of just walked away. He was wearing sunglasses, so I don't know.
Yeah, I tend to do that sometimes.
Okay, as a side note, apart from this bit talking about Taco's physical appearance, Taco is the only person in the world who can pull off a fedora.
I would second that. This is including myself, who has that infamous photo. I put that photo in my video at the beginning.
Oh my god, did you really? Like, is that
Yeah.
the one of you playing Coldplay?
Yeah, I put it in the beginning.
I mean,
There's Jordan. There's some good Billy lore in this video. You're gonna have to bring out your notepad. Mm-hmm. So there you go. You'll have to now, because
So,
in
yeah.
3 minutes we're gonna.
oh yeah, we gotta bounce. Back to what you were saying before we went on like a solid like 7-minute tangent. Billy, has anyone else played anything good recently?
Shouldn't
There
have
you
got
go.
my Tensei 3.
Yeah, getting hyped for HD. It's gonna be good.
It's pretty neat.
Oh, rip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Along with that, me and Jordan will we'll be playing every mainline Persona and 3, 4, and 5 SMT at some point. So we might stream that eventually.
Oh, on
Right
the
now we're on
official Bean Pie Twitch channel?
possibly. We will at least be streaming Persona 2, my first playthrough, and Persona 4 Golden, because
Did you
it's
just
the
say
greatest game of all
Persona
time.
4?
Persona 4.
No, I didn't. Thanks, guys. I did not.
Persona 5 Strikers. Morgana
You guys
makes
are
a
the
lot of
worst.
sense now.
Oh, my laugh is so bad. Oh, okay. Someone said something like, I've had people say really funny things at like my dance studio or something once, and I let out like a really big wheeze, and they're like, "What is that?" Because someone said something like funny once, and I was like trying to be sarcastically funny, so I'm just like, and people are like, what did you just do? And I'm like, I don't know.
I laughed.
Big funny. I did the funny meme.
Funny enough, the funnier I find something, like the harder I laugh, the faker my laugh sounds.
Oh my god.
Like if something's really funny, I'll be like but that's like a genuine laugh. That's like actually, if something's really funny.
Alrighty,
like,
well,
yeah.
well, yeah, we should probably get to that premiere now.
All right, we'll be right
Yeah.
back.
We will be right back. All right, cool. So we are now back from watching Billy's premiere of his March Caprice video, and oh my god, that was awesome.
Thank you
Yeah, it
so
was
much.
great.
I appreciate that a lot.
That was really good. I literally only disagreed with like 2 deaths. The rest of them were like perfect.
Thanks. No, I had a lot of fun writing it. I had a lot of fun editing it. I tried to add. I mean, most of the time, I tried to add at least like one little joke per death, but then as we got more towards the end, I found it hard to like joke because like I'm literally writing about death. So
Right?
yeah,
Like,
it's
like Strelitzia had no joke, but that's because it's an extremely serious death, and that death means a lot to me because I really like Strelitzia, and like the more I read about Union Cross and Chi and whatever, and like yeah, you did like an excellent job.
Oh, and I'm so upset once we learned who it was.
I know.
Ven, poor Ven.
She should have kept that strap on her, you know. She should have kept that glizzy. She wouldn't have got killed if she was armed to the teeth.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, I know.
I do not agree with Donald Duck at number 5, but I mean, it was emotional. Yeah, I cried tears of joy when Donald died.
I was when that happened. I just
fucking thank God he's finally dead.
I remember. I'm laughing so hard because I'm remembering like my reaction the first time I watched it. My jaw was so open. It was dropped. I was like, "What?"
I'm sorry, did Donald Duck just die?
I'm going down in a blaze of glory.
Also kind of crazy that Terranort died there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who's just like time and time again been shown to be incredibly strong, incredibly difficult to kill, and then Donald's just like, hang on.
Yeah, like, you know, standing up to like Ultima Cannon from Lingering Will, and then Donald Duck is just like, okay, death, and he just disintegrates. He does.
I also love the implication that Goofy's like, Donald, don't, which
Like
means
he knows.
which means
He knows about
Goofy-
Zetaflare.
Goofy has very intimate knowledge about it, or he's done this before. And they know the cost. They know what could happen.
That was
Honest,
that
like
was
it's world-ending shit.
that was phenomenal. Good job, Billy.
No,
And
thank you.
I'm glad we got hyped to see that. We'll definitely to me in post when I'm editing this video, put the link to Billy's video in the description. Y'all go watch that if you haven't. Like, subscribe, give Billy credit because that
thank you
video
so
was
much.
really good.
I appreciate that a lot. Like I don't know, like it's a YouTube video, but like it is like what I went to school for is like editing and shit. So like I'm
Like,
happy
it's
that it
so
paid
much
off
more.
in some way.
Like at surface level, it's just a video on a website, but like it means so much more than it could ever like come off as like just looking inwards.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Like I have always prided myself in editing is like one of the few things that I feel like I can look at that skill and be like, yeah, I'm okay at that. Because like everything else, I'm like, no, you suck, Billy, you suck. It's like, I have not great self-esteem, but like editing is one of the few things where I'm like, no, I think I'm okay at this.
I mean,
Man,
you
if
did,
only.
like,
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, like, I do really like your editing. Like, you edited, what did you edit? You edited our channel trailer on our channel here, BeanPie Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a commercial
our
for Bean
channel.
Pie Studios.
Not a commercial for Bean Pie Studios. Very good editing. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a flute. Takes a drag on cigarette. I have a few influences, you know. I have I really like Barry Kramer, who
Oh my god, Barry.
he like the stuff that he does nowadays. Like I think is just like the coolest stuff. Every time he makes a video, it's like a little event for me because he makes them so seldom. Of course, Super Mega, like the jump cuts and like editing jokes.
I love the boys.
I've always been a fan of editing jokes, but Super Mega was the first time I like saw like people on YouTube actually like harness how funny they could be.
They go editing meta.
Yeah, like they like them too, and Justin Butlag, like they're they're both great at editing.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking at Jordan's camera right now, and he's holding his microphone very scarily close to his face and smiling.
Just do it.
Do you want to say something, Jordan?
I disintegrate.
That was an excellent one, Jordan. That's what everybody was waiting for. In Persona 3, when they say I've been waiting for this, that's what they were waiting for.
You mean Persona 5? Persona 5 is the only Persona game, right?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got my numbers mixed up. I don't know how to count.
Yeah. Persona 5, it's the SMT series, and then Persona 5 is the one spin-off that they made.
Okay. No, there's actually a spin-off of Persona 5. There's Persona 5 Dancing, Strikers, and there's also Persona Q with all of those original characters. It's got like so many original characters. I don't know where they all came from. Like those that like Makoto dude who has the same name as the character from Persona 5.
Yeah, an original character.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Do not compare it to blue-haired bitch who shoots himself to our goddess Makoto. Okay, I have to this is a bit. I don't like Makoto that much, please. Don't flame me.
What did you just say, boy?
Well,
boy.
See, now you're just going to get flamed by the other people.
Now I'm going to get flamed by the Makoto stands.
There's no way out of this situation.
There's no peace. I either get the horrible Persona community either gets mad at me for not standing her or standing her. There's no in between.
Your first mistake was saying Makoto.
I met Makoto Yuki from Persona 3. Please don't hurt me.
Oh, you get off this time.
Sorry, I should have called him Minato Arisato, which is the better name.
I like this idea of like this old Southern man who's very passionate about Makoto from Persona 5. What did you just say about Queen? Boy, you better take that back.
I'll fucking run you over with my bike.
I got a 6-shooter. He named his bike Johanna.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a motorcycle. He just has a normal ass bicycle that he named Johanna.
It's a tricycle.
Oh,
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, she does have a revolver, doesn't she?
I feel like they just were like. I feel like her character designer just watched Mad Max the previous day and was like, all right, I'm just gonna do this.
Let me just like copy and paste.
I'm all right. Well, I mean, I've only seen Fury Road, but it's good. Fury Road is a great movie.
I've never seen the Mad Max movies.
I've only seen Mad Max Fury Road, and honestly, no, I'm not gonna say it. There are some film people who would probably hear that and be like, "What?" So never mind. Mad Max Fury Road is actually a very good movie. It's very fun.
Speaking of good movies, speaking of movies that people think are good and some people think are bad and that you've seen and I haven't and I want to watch, oddly specific, Snyder Cut.
Yeah. I
have still not seen it yet. I have had very mixed things on it. Some people who think it's extremely great and some people who are Marvel fans. So I wanted you to go over what you thought. Oh
my god, that's like the worst luck. No, I I liked it. Both me and my wife, we both really enjoyed it. Um, Jesus Superman, yes.
Jesus Superman.
I'm still not a fan of using Jesus imagery for Superman. I think it's way heavy-handed, but like as a whole, I hated the Whedon cut. I really disliked it like a lot. I mean, and that's not a controversial opinion. Like it's generally agreed upon to be a pretty bad movie. Um, yeah, the one that released in 2017.
The one that's bad.
It's it's bad. Yeah, it's a mess. Like it feels incomplete. It feels like it was made by two different directors. It feels like a Frankenstein of a movie. I mean, kinda. It's 4 hours long, so like you might need a bathroom break and a snack break. Excuse me, I'm burping halfway through my sentence. You might need to take like a little intermission, but um, like the characters make sense. There's none of that weird shit where it's like, why are these characters doing this? There's no reason. There's no purpose. Like no, like everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a reason for being there. Everyone's motivations make sense. The action's pretty good. Thought the cinematography was pretty okay. It's not the best cinematography I've ever seen, but like it's pretty okay.
For a DC movie, it's good.
Yeah, like if you compare it, like this blows Man of Steel and Batman v Superman out of the water. I like the first half of Man of Steel.
I've only ever seen the first half of Man of Steel when it came out when I was like 9 in theaters because I fell asleep halfway through because man, DC movies suck.
Don't. Yeah. Just don't watch the second half of Man of Steel and just make up your own climax, and it'll be better than the one that they gave us. It's That's its biggest flaw is that it's a boring movie. It's long, not much happens, and then General Zod shows up and they fight like 3 times. Yeah.
My part I remember is when he's in like water or something.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
at the
bus
very
like
beginning.
Yeah.
falls off the bridge.
Yeah. It's not garbage. Like I think Batman v Superman is definitely the theatrical cut of Batman v Superman is definitely the worst out of all of them. The director's cut is a little better, like it fixes some of the issues I had with the theatrical cut, but like it's still fundamentally like a pretty shaky movie. Like there's still barely like Lex Luthor's just there. There's just no reason for him to be there.
And like, man, I really like Jesse Eisenberg, and they just didn't like.
I agree. He's
No
great. He's a
justice.
great actor, but
Oh, he's wonderful.
they did him so dirty in that movie.
From the Facebook movie, yeah.
Yeah, which is a great movie, by the way.
I
By
haven't
the
seen
by.
it.
It's one of my faves.
My I went in to watch the first bit of what's it called of the Snyder Cut last night, and I was talking to my dad, and Lex Luthor came on scene like right in the opening, and I was just like,
Yeah.
hey, look. It's Jesse Eisenberg, man. I love him, and the first thing anyone says when they hear Jesse, did you know he played Mark Zuckerberg? And I'm like,
Yes.
in the Facebook, yes, I know, I've heard. I just don't have any interest in watching the Facebook movie.
He was nominated for an Oscar for that movie. Yes, I know. Yeah, no, I like that movie a lot, and I was talking to my wife about watching it, and she was like, "Yeah, I just really have no interest in watching it." And I was like, "Oh, how come?" And she was like, "Mark Zuckerberg has become like such a negative figure lately." She was like, it feels like I would be it's the same thing as like watching a movie about Donald Trump. But like the movie was made before he became president, and then we watch it now. She was like, I feel like it's close to the same thing as that. And I was like, I get that feeling. I get that. Yeah. He's just become such a meme. Mark Zuckerberg. And she's like, "No, I don't." That is not what she sounds like.
No, I do not want to watch the movie.
Billy, did you make me sound like Batman on your podcast?
No, I don't want to watch the movie.
No.
Because I'm Batman.
I don't.
Where is she?
Jesse, I did not watch the Facebook movie.
Hey Billy,
What?
do you want to steal something from another podcast we watch?
Yeah.
Odds are we watched the Facebook movie.
Oh God. How are we gonna do an odds are over Discord?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. 10, I guess.
All right. 3,
3,
2,
1,
7.
5. All right.
Oh,
I had 7 in my head. If I would have said it, we would have to watch the Facebook movie.
Oh.
We were so close.
I love it, but it's just it's also like kind of long. So to watch it over Discord, it's like over 2 hours. What is it?
I don't want to hear 2 hours of Facebook.
I want to say it's around like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I mean, yeah, if it was 2 hours of just shitting on it, then yeah, totally, I'd be down for that.
I mean, kind of. Oh, it's 2 hours even. I guess it just feels long. It's a good movie though. But no, it kind of does. Like it paints a pretty unflattering portrait of Mark Zuckerberg. Like it's not like they depict him as like the coolest guy ever.
I'm sorry. Is Andrew Garfield in this?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's probably like one of the only like good people in the movie. He gets screwed over by Mark Zuckerberg.
And Justin Timberlake? What?
Yeah,
Dude.
he does a pretty good job.
Wow.
I mean, they did a good job casting him in that role because he plays like a smug kind of womanizer.
I hate that that's how you know
Because singing killed my grandma, okay?
Why don't you like singing? Because singing killed my grandma, okay?
God, I hate... That's like one of my least favorite tropes in movies when like the character says something and then there's that dramatic silence afterwards because all the other characters are like, "Oh, I didn't realize." But the worst I've ever seen it, the cringiest I've ever seen it used, was in Shrek the Musical. I don't know if you're a fan of Shrek the Musical. I'm sorry. It's just the scene with Pinocchio towards the end where they're all arguing and he's like, "None of this would have happened if I was a real boy." And then everyone's like, what? Oh, it's
That's
so bad.
horrible.
It makes me cringe so much.
Okay, if I'm cringing at a movie, I physically cannot watch it. It's
like sour warheads in my mouth. It's like it's like oof.
Okay. I was watching Finding Nemo again the other day. I know, great movie, wonderful movie. And God, as a child, I could just not comprehend the things that happened in that movie. I guess the fucking scene when he gets caught when Nemo gets caught in the tube. And I got like, even now I get like secondhand claustrophobia. It's so bad.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm looking for this. The still. I'll have to send it to you because it's so good. None of this would have happened if I was a real boy. I would joke with my friend that like.
I was hoping we were just gonna be silent for the rest of the podcast.
I joked with my friend that like I really wanted one of them to be like, Pinocchio.
I'm so sorry.
Pinocchio, come on.
Get better, dude. Come on.
I'm
Get
sorry.
good.
Like I know Shrek the Musical has its fans somehow, but I can't get past it.
People are gonna be upset at you now, Billy. They're gonna hate you because you don't like Shrek the Musical.
I'm gonna get canceled because I dislike Shrek the Musical.
Yeah, you're not gonna get canceled for that that take on Luxord. You're gonna get canceled for your opinion on the Shrek the Musical. Number 1 on trending. Thank
Absolute
you, Sephiroth.
scum.
Thank you for your input.
Shrek the Musical is the greatest cinematic achievement. I guess you could call it a cinematic achievement. It's on Netflix.
I know it's on Netflix. People have recommended it to me, and I have recommended that they go jump off a cliff.
Wait, is anyone here like actually a fan of Shrek the Musical?
I've
Jordan,
not
right?
once seen Shrek the Musical.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You sounded genuine, and I was like afraid that I actually like offended you or something. Because people who like Shrek the Musical are like gung ho about Shrek the Musical. There's
Shrek
like
the Musical stands.
honestly, there's like one good song. There's one song that I like out of
If
the
It's not
entire
All
show.
Star.
Is it
by
All-Star?
Smash Mouth? Yeah.
No, All Star is not in the show.
No! How could they do
Then
this
how?
to
It's
us?
not even Shrek at that point. What
It
did they
isn't.
do?
They replace it with this original song called "Big Bright Beautiful World," and it's dumb. It's dumb. The whole show is dumb. It's a dumb show, and it's dumb. So yeah, cancel me now, Twitter. See, liberals, see, they think that Shrek the Musical is the greatest musical of all time. And it's true. That's what these liberals think. They really think that Shrek the Musical is an achievement on Broadway. Ben Shapiro.
Ben, I'm sorry. You're just wrong.
No, come on.
No, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the podcast. We can't have you on here anymore.
No, it's Friday now. It's not Jarvis. Jarvis is Vision.
When do we start talking about Marvel?
Because he was like, Jarvis, I'm going to need you to find... But it's not Jarvis anymore.
It isn't Jarvis, it's Friday, but
Yeah.
Friday...
She's Irish. He programmed her in Irish
She's
accent.
not Irish!
Yes, she is. Friday. She's
Friday's
Irish.
not Irish.
But I swear to God, look up the beginning of
No.
Infinity War. She's Irish.
She's not Irish.
She is.
I am not hearing fucking Jacksepticeye
like,
come out
We're
of this
losing her,
robot.
sir.
No, you're
When-
losing
yeah.
your mind, Billy.
I swear to God, she's Irish. I'm looking this up right now. I'm gonna make you Irish 3000. That's what Tony Stark said.
Your mind's in the church, boss. There's the rest of the vibranium. Function still unclear. Boss, it's working.
See?
Detected.
Wait,
Sokovian intelligence.
that's...
Seymour ran Echo Scorpion, a Sokovian covert kill squad. He
I'm
was
s-
found dead in a Berlin hotel room, where police also found a wig and facial prosthesis approximating the appearance. Good evening.
Wait.
That's Irish, bruh. Are you thinking of what's her name from Spider-Man
From
Homecoming?
Homecoming, yeah,
Yeah.
Karen, probably.
Karen, yeah, Jennifer Connelly. It's the voice. Last movie I saw her in was Alita Battle Angel.
She was in that?
She was.
Ugh. That movie was... something. Here, I gotta... Give me a sec. I gotta find this. Oh man, I love ads. Where's the scene?
Which brings
You
us
know
to
what
our
you're
ad
talking-
reads. This
Yeah, we
podcast
just-
is sponsored, but no.
This sponsored is podcast by.
This
Now
honey
I know
is-
you've heard of Raid Shadow Legends.
Let's play Raid Shadow Legends.
Download now on the App Store for free.
Download now for free. Nihar.
Why is he crying?
Yarr.
I would say PS3.
Raid Shadow Legends on the PS2.
PS3's a console.
You're
So,
saying
yeah, Ben.
you're saying Raid Shadow Legends has the same like graphical quality as say Demon Souls.
Have you looked at Demon Souls lately?
Are you going to start talking bad about Demon Souls?
What about
I mean, the
Kingdom Hearts
PS3 version,
1.5
it
plus
has
2
not
1.5?
aged. Not even the game. I just mean the graphics have not aged terribly well.
No, the game hasn't aged well at all either, and I'm not afraid to say that. Even though I know there are people who will flame me for that. We're all
it's
getting
chimed
Chimed
canceled.
in as if I had said something radical.
There's gonna be Demon Souls remakes players that are gonna like shit on you for like, no, it's a good game, and it's like
It's
play
an
the original.
it's an okay game, but don't play it after playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, true. I cannot play any Souls-like game. I just can't do it.
The only remotely Souls-like game that I've ever played is Sekiro, and by extension, I know it's not super like it, but like kind of Jedi Fallen Order. I've heard it's like it's not a perfect replication of the combat, but it's kind of got like that style of gameplay.
It
A
does.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
very much like Sekiro, except accessible.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like solely a Souls like. I would say it's like it has Souls like elements, I guess I would say.
Mhm.
It's a lot of different games actually. It's like half Uncharted, half God of War-ish, kind of hack and slashy at some points, but then other points it's a lot more like Dark Souls. Jedi Fallen Order. I like that game.
It
Yeah,
was
it's
good.
it's
It was
good. I love it.
I'm excited for whatever they do next.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of negative attention about. I mean, it when it launched, it was pretty buggy, which is like.
Yeah,
I got it
at
like the
launch.
month after it released, or a couple
Yeah.
weeks after it came out.
I got
and
it like at Christmas time. I got the deluxe edition. It was fine,
Same.
honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, perfectly fine. I encountered maybe like one or two glitches.
Yeah,
Nothing horrible.
most of the glitches were the dead body physics, which I just thought were like funny. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right. And sometimes glitches enhance the experience. Like what's a game with good glitches?
Skyrim.
This is the point where I say I bought Skyrim for $50 on the Xbox and played 15 minutes and did not enjoy it.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
mean,
weird.
I've only played it for like 500 hours. I mean,
Okay,
I'm still on the
thought
fence
I
on
thought
it.
you were gonna say that you haven't played it much, and I was like, that seems. I don't know why, but like, Skyrim seems way up your alley, Taco. So I was about to be like, what? It's good. You just gotta find like your attack on it, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. There's so many different ways to play.
I'd have to play with mods. That's the only way I'd personally be able to enjoy it.
Mhm.
But you know what is a game you have played, Jordan, that's good? That I
Raid Shadow Legends.
No, god damn it, Billy. No, this is when we shift the conversation over to the best video game ever created in all of existence, Xenoblade Chronicles. You should play it again. It's so good. I know you've been busy with Nocturne, but honestly,
I'm sorry.
very good game.
It
Mm,
it wasn't for me. I tried.
that's fine.
I think what really did it for me is that the combat, not even the just the game design in general is very reminiscent of. It feels like a single player MMO.
That is
Like,
exactly
yeah.
what I said about it.
Yeah, and I just don't like MMOs. And
I already play MMO single player.
Yeah, I recognize that that's like my own taste and not.
Mhm.
I'm not saying the game is bad. Like, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
no.
do that because I know for a fact that it's like objectively beloved. So like, I'm not gonna be
Oh my
like,
God.
no, you're all wrong, and me, the one person, is right. It's like, no, it's just not my thing.
And that's completely fine. You honestly, it is for a very the reason it's not like as big as saying Nintendo wants it to be and try to advertise it as is because it's very specific. It's very niche. You
Really
need to
is.
enjoy the combat. Like, sure, everything else in the game is like, I mean, depending on your very specific taste, like the combat is really the most standout part of the game. All the rest is just genuinely like not objectively, but it okay, no, the music is objectively good. Everything else is just like really, really good, like really good.
Yeah, no,
But
I
like you
liked the
really need
story.
to
I
like
liked the
combat.
character. The characters popped. I like that. I mean, I can't speak to the second half of the story because I didn't get that far. But I liked that Ryan and Shulk were generally just like they didn't have a rivalry. They didn't like start hating each other. They were just
Exactly.
bros.
They're
I
just
like
friends,
that.
and they never do, which is
Okay,
something
that's
too many
good.
stories do. They have
Yeah.
like the protagonist and his friend like kind of like split off a bit and kind of argue, which is another thing I like
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
yeah, which is another thing I like about another great game. This one right here. For anyone who is not watching this, yeah, I'm holding up a copy of Persona 5 Royal. I like that like Ryuji and Ren never like fight at the end. Sure, Ryuji and Morgana fight, but fuck Morgana. So
Yeah.
but yeah, Xenoblade. The combat, even if you can just like the first time I played Xenoblade, I had to put it on casual because I could just not suffer through the combat because at the time I just did not understand it at all.
I played it through like I started on normal, put it on casual, and played that for like a good 10 hours, and then I was like, it's really just not clicking. I was like, I gave it a shot. Like, I didn't just be like, yeah, I don't like this. Like, I really sat down and gave it a chance, and it's just not my thing.
And that's completely fine. Like, if not for Cloud from the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, I think Shulk is my favorite video game protagonist. He is just
he's great.
Adam Howden, the guy who plays Shulk, is fucking fantastic.
I'm
like,
really feeling it.
No, stop. Listen to the good lines and not the meme lines. Like,
oh no, like there's nothing wrong with his line delivery.
No,
there.
no,
It's just,
no,
that's his
wonderful.
catchphrase.
No, but that's how most people know him is from Smash 4, and like that's how I used to know him is from Smash. But now that I understand why everybody hates him, hates that everyone knows him from Smash, I get why, because Smash is not really representative of him. Because in Smash he's like, I'm really feeling it. Come on, guys, we got this. And in Definitive Edition, I'll kill you when he like at the beginning, like it's insane stuff.
Jordan
like he
just
does a
turned
really
his
good
video
job.
on again, and he's holding his mic very close to his face again.
Jordan, why
he
are
has
you doing
this? He has this shit-eating grin.
Say it, preach. Yeah. Yeah!
And the Aster goes to
Jordan. But yeah, I think like, and another good thing about Xenoblade is just the music. Like, dude,
it's great.
It's the only part of the game I'd
good.
say is objectively good because like,
I like the environmental, like the art. I wasn't crazy about the world design because again, I'm not crazy about MMOs, but like in terms of like the art, the backgrounds, the skyboxes, even the skyboxes, I was like, holy shit, this game is really pretty.
I step in like I've played Xenoblade 2 times, and now I'm on my second run, and the second time I had the music on a little bit lower. I was doing maybe something in the background while I was playing the game, and I was stepping in foot in Guar Plains, and I had my music up all the way, and it's probably one of the best experiences in all of gaming is walking on there and hearing Guar Plains play, seeing the sights, being instantly killed by the territorial Robert, while hearing "You Will Know Our Names," the greatest song in all of gaming. Like, it's just a truly like unmatchable experience for me personally in gaming. I've never played a game that I felt the same way about.
Yeah, I had that experience in real life, like a very similar experience. I was on an airplane and I was listening to the soundtrack of the movie Her because it's my favorite movie. And there's this track called Some Other Place, and it like the whole song kind of builds to this gradual, like big, like orchestral, it's these swirling violins, and it's like bah, 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 like it's beautiful. It's so good. And as that was happening, I was on this airplane flying over the ocean, and I watched the sun rise. And like the sun peeked over the horizon as the song was crescendoing, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's like, oh my God. That was yeah, it's cool when like those it's cool when those little moments happen in life, those little miracles. Fortnite.
Thank you for ruining everything about our podcast in one word. I was thinking back to like, oh man, I've had some like dancing in dancing in Disneyland in a parade. I had that moment as well a while ago, like a few years back, and I was thinking about like beautiful moments, like man, those really were nice. And sitting on top of a hill with my girlfriend, it was just really beautiful. And then you had to say Fortnite and fucked up everything. Fortnite Battle Royale. Fortnite Battle Royale. No, Kami-kun, you want to play some Fortnite?
Get him, Captain! Fortnite!
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's what the Phantom Thieves need to be named on the Bean Pie run of Persona 5 is Epic Gamers.
Epic Gamers. What did I name them my first playthrough?
My playthrough right now. Oh,
all one word. It was Spaghetti Men. So
Spaghetti
the
Men?
Spaghetti Men.
That's so bad. I hate it.
It's like the Spaghetti Men are here.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Jordan, our good friend Jordan here, on my Persona 5 Royal Merciless run right now, forced me to name our group of Phantom Thieves Party Rockers.
Are they in the house tonight?
Yeah, and every single time we send a calling card, we just say sorry for party rocking.
Everyone, I would like to sincerely apologize for party rocking. I don't know what happened.
Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
There's a gunshot.
Actually, that we gonna make you lose your mind part does fit well with Persona 5.
There's no way that they're shuffling every single day. There's absolutely no way. God, I remember that. God, that fucking that song was such a revelation at the time, like when it first came out. I was in middle school, and that song was such a big fucking deal. I owned, oh God, this is gonna hurt to say, I went to the boardwalk in New Jersey. I don't know if you've ever been to a New Jersey boardwalk, but it's covered. It's covered. The boardwalk is covered in these shitty cheapo t-shirt shops where they essentially just put like the stupidest memes you could ever find online, and they put them on t-shirts and sell them for $30 a pop. I went in there and I bought not a shirt, a tank that said "Every day I'm shuffling," and I wore it, and I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked awesome. I don't know if I have any pictures of that because I didn't wear it very often, but I know for a fact I wore it to school one day, and I'm so deeply ashamed.
Billy!
I am deeply ashamed, but you know what? I will not apologize for party rocking, okay? I refuse to apologize.
I am not sorry for party rocking.
I am ashamed. I am embarrassed, but I am not sorry. Did you say only the general's gonna understand? For a great low rate you can get online?
Okay, we're almost reaching an hour of the
Yeah.
podcast, and Billy, you do have to go soon, so we should probably start wrapping things
we
up.
should wrap it up. Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Yeah,
On our
this
first
was-
episode of the Bean Pie podcast, or the BeanCast, whatever
was
we
a-
decide to name it.
Yeah, whatever the fuck I named this when I upload it. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining us, everyone. This was actually really good. I'm very scared about my like improvish skills, which is really what a podcast is. So I'm glad it went so well, honestly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we'll have guests in the future, and we'll have
yeah.
more members of Bean Pie Studios in the future. So yeah, stay tuned.
Hopefully we'll have an upload schedule of we do recording sessions for our like main channel dubs every like Saturday. So hopefully we should record a podcast episode every Saturday from now on. And
yeah.
We'll have one out every single week if I can manage to edit that.
Heck yeah.
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 Heck yeah.
All right, cool. Jordan, you want to say something? You got the mic held up again, buddy.
You want to send us out, Jordan? There you go. There we have it.
All right.